Okay, guys, I'm back with some more of Black Cat's um, Green Splash Loam take on the deck. I'm going to keep this hand. I get to play first. Uh, Everything looks great except I can't cast my Loam, which may or may not be a problem. Meantime, I'm going to turn one Raven's Crime. Just to let him know what he's in for. I'm going to. My plan is to turn to Wrench Mind. I've got the Smallpox, and if I can get this online, the Smallpox is going to be pretty one-sided. Keep in mind, guys, there's only two. There's only two life from the Loams here, so he's either playing Twin or Pod. Neither one is super great for me. Let's see. Looks like Pod. If he casts a higher arch, yeah, it's Pod. So, what I think would be a crushing move right here is to play the Smallpox. Yep, I'm going to play the Smallpox. I'm going to pitch that. And that will definitely set his game back. Of all the cards that, yeah, he's got Pod. I've had a lot of success with Smallpox versus Pod. If you can play it on the turn 2 like I did there, because they depend heavily on that turn 1 ramp, or sometimes turn 2, but they depend heavily on that. So he's got an empty board, and he's not happy, I don't think. Ensnaring Bridge, it's going to be good here. It usually is a key to victory. Now the question, to Loam or not to Loam? I don't think I will. This is kind of okay here. The Loam plus the Urborg with the new legendary rule. So I can actually get mana from it and then Loam it. Have something to Loam or dredge later. Wrench Mind, he drops the Pod. Yeah, you got to figure that. That's not bad. I'll pay 2 mana to get rid of a Pod. He's already ditched his Court of Calling. He can't have too many more fetches in his hand. Pod is OP. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I'm a hater of the top decks. Maybe that's just my lot in life, but I think it's freaking OP. I can't Loam here because I can't cast the stupid thing yet. I'm going to wrench him again. That'll work. I have no reason to play either of my cards here yet. So he's down to 1 card. He just had to dump 2 lands. I wonder what he's kept. Malaria or something. Wall of Roots is what he kept. Still can't dredge. Alright, I can play this and start making some progress here. He's got a clock. He's got to do something. He kind of has to keep cards in his hand, but then again, he needs answers. So we'll see what he does. He keeps cards. I still can't dredge. I got the Lily, so I can't tap that. I put this out, and I want to keep that one. Tap that, cast my Lily, and now I give him Fits, even though I lose my bridge. That's my only play here. What does he do? Restoration Angel. Fuck. Not what I wanted to see. Come on. That is not what I wanted to see. I'm going to lose my Lily soon. Hopefully I can just outrace him here. That's what I'm hoping for at this point. I'll get another +1 off the Lily, so he can't really do too much. He's not secure. I mean, even though he's got the resto, this is not a totally secure position, because if he swings at my Lily, just forget about racing. He gives that up because he can't kill the Lily this turn. If he keeps a card in his hand, it doesn't matter. I can still keep him down with Shrieking, and if I draw a land, I can Oh, he casts a pod. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen with this. I don't know what's going to happen now. He can maybe stabilize. It's so OP. The Finks. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I think PoD is so freaking OP. And it's never going to get worse. It's only going to get better until they ban it because they just keep printing better and better creatures. That's not helping me. There's no reason for me to even +1 at this point. Might as well just keep it in my hand. He's got no cards in his hand, so Lily's dead next turn anyway. If I draw a land, I can kill him. See, he's casting it. He's got to go. Oh, that's right. He's got the pod. Duh. So he can probably just stabilize this. He gets another Restoration Angel, and then he turns it into a... What did he do? Yeah, he's going to get a Restoration Angel, and then next turn he'll get a Kiki. Yeah. See, by the way, somebody suggested, I think Black Cat suggested that I use, yeah, I can't beat him now. It's over. Black Cat suggested, illness in the ranks and, Torpor Orb and so on and so on. Yeah, the problem is he birthing pods and Court of Callings and answers to those cards and then just goes. So it's just like one card he has to get around and then he's inevitable. And we're trying to play a late game here. And we can't because his late game is better, and that is just the way it is. Ugh, smallpox, whatever. It's not gonna help me. He goes infinite next turn. Whatever. PoD is freaking so OP. I hate it. I can't stand that deck. It takes a 2-year-old can pilot that thing. And it's just resilient, you destroy it and it puts pieces back together, finds whatever pieces it needs, and yeah, shuts you down. So the ley line would help a bit against PoD. Nature's Claim, Abrupt Decay. Not Abrupt Decay, that's not going to help me. This would help, maybe this, Infest. It's like, what do I take out? I guess I'll dump the Wrench Mines. I guess I'll dump the Smallpox. I'll put in Infest. And... maybe Dark Blast. I guess I'll put in the ley lines. That'll help. And Nature's Claim, I guess. Alright, you guys let me know if that was the wrong way to sideboard. This is the only reason that I'm testing out this version, is because I want something that beats PoD. You show me a version of 8-Rack that can beat PoD, and I'll be all over it. I don't need the other games, like, sure, it's fun and stuff, but to splash, but it's the only if the only deck I have problems with is PoD, and that's the only serious deck on the field that gives me problems, then I don't need all of this other stuff. So yeah, so that's basically what I'm looking at here. Splashing looks good on paper. Splashing looks good on paper, but how much does it really help you? I don't know. Voice versa. What's Lone Missionary? For life. I don't care. Oh boy. 2 pods. Yay, pods. So I get rid of that voice because it's an extremely annoying card. This is not going to go well if I can't get rid of his creature. Alright, I think what I'll do here is Raven's Crime. Sorry about that delay. He dumps a pod. And I'm going to... No, I'm not going to. I was thinking about putting him in a double. I'll just fetch this right now so I don't have to deal with it. I was thinking about double Raven's Criming him there, but everything I have is based around my Ensnaring Bridge. He probably hasn't sideboarded in Artifact Hate. That's kind of what my only saving grace here is. I'll be able to play some Ensnaring Bridge action, so I can Lily him now. I think I will. He doesn't have white mana for his stupid critter. I've never seen that critter in there before. I'm gonna Lily him, and I'll pitch one of my Ensnaring Bridges. He puts the pot out. Can't do much with it. Oh, I get 2 Shriekings. I think I will. I think I will cast both Shriekings and start his clock and let go of the bridge. Because I have Lily to get rid of the critters, you know, at least temporarily. I think this is the correct move here. And so far, none of the green cards have made a difference here. I would have been just as well off with a mono-black version in this whole match here. So he still can't cast that stupid card in his hand. So he's got that. I don't know what he's doing here. I thought he has that white. Oh, he discarded Lone Missionary. I don't know what he's casting. Oh, he's got the Scavenging Ooze. I see. I see. I can make him sack that. He's got no... Well, he's going to pitch it. What will he get for 3? Probably that stupid Kitchen Finks. So he goes Kitchen Finks into Restoration Angel into Kiki. So Illness in the Ranks does nothing against this deck. So the Legendary rule comes into play here. Sack that. Gotta love the new Legendary rule. That thing rocks. Alright, he brings that back. And now I cast my second. This was never possible pre this Legendary rule. I would have been screwed here. I keep the new one. And I -2 again. That's always fun. Now he's got no critters. And he's ticking 6 a turn. So he's got something major to look at. This is a good scenario. So I would have been fine here. Again, haven't needed the green in this match. It didn't really help me too much in the other video. I would have been fine with just the Deathrite. I never used the green. The Loam actually won the game 3. That's true. So 1-1 so far. One game it was useful, one game it wasn't. Okay. I got something to block his voice with. I'll +1 her. I'll pass. He's taking 6. Let's see. I don't know. He's gonna get to 6, but I think he dies. I think I can win this. I don't know if he can win this or not. It'll be close. All he has to do is just get up and around. See, that's what I hate about PoD. You know, you beat them to death, and then they just fetch a Kitchen Finks and turn it all around and, you know, buy themselves a turn, and that's all they need to untap the pod again. And it's frustrating. So I'm pretty sure he gets a Finks here. Gives him that little token thing. He got Harmonic Sliver. Yep, he has to. Because he needs to buy himself another turn. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Leave it to Pod to have freaking answers. Alright, well, I'll pitch. I'll cast Raven's Crime from the graveyard and pitch this land. Oh, yay. That's so awesome. Obstinate Baloth, because that deck isn't already freaking annoying. And that's pretty much a good game. Don't see myself coming back from this one. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and concede there. So, screw you, Pod. And screw you, people who invented Pod. I'm sorry, I don't see this deck helping me with Pod at all. And I don't need help with anything else. So, I mean, if I made some misplays there, I probably did. Just, you know, let me know. Type it in the forum or tell me what I'm doing wrong, what I could have done to fight off that Pod. But I don't see anywhere where I really made a mistake. There's just nothing you can do against Pod, you know, once they get rolling there. You know, if I had a, you know, you put down something like Torpor Orb or something like that, number one, they can still attack, they can still swing with their Restoration Angel, so it doesn't totally stop them. And number two, they just fetch the Harmonic Sliver, fetch the Quasali Prized Mage, whatever. They have a whole toolbox worth of creatures that can kill stuff for them. So you see, you know, I had the game locked up and, you know, fetches a Harmonic Sliver, done. So you let me know what I should have been doing or, you know, how I can beat Pod. I would love to know that. But there we go. All right, see you guys.